Yes, this is your boy Adam-MIMS coming to you live and direct. When we say live and direct, we mean live and direct. Every day is a school day, and we are here with another one, another topic. So, another topic that we want to make it make sense. As I say, alter ego, name is Adam, creation, signifying creation, and the MIMS is to make it make sense. I'd like to point out, before I point out disclosure, I'd like to say a special thank you to everyone who is watching the video, fantastically supporting the video, even asking for more videos. So man like Tom, man like UT, man like, Craig, all of you guys that is asking for another video, big up, bless up, and thank you. I appreciate you so much. And, a lot more people that is out there. It goes to show that, make it make sense, because people are asking the question and even analyzing themselves, You're not a man, you're not true to this world unless you constantly analyze your input to the world. Yes, I just give my 2 cents. I come out of the field of service where I've given my best to society. Now I'm going to rest up and I'm going to do it all over again tomorrow, because every day is a school day. I want to make it make sense. And today we want to ask the question, because I think a lot of people pushing this on the media. I'd like to point out, one, I am not an influencer, nor do I want to be an influencer. I'm not here to influence anyone, but I'd like for you to analyze the facts and make it make sense. So, yes, we're in the society or the era where a lot of people are talking about self-love and peace and all of that. And if a person upset your peace, and how much you must love yourself, and they phrase it in so many different ways, and how right are they? What do you think? How right are these people in saying that self-love? Is it something you agree with? Do you consent to their conundrum? Or are you going to draw your own conclusion? Because for like me, the great Bob Marley has said, if my life was for me alone, I don't want it because it served no purpose. And it goes to say that the universal order of creation is that we are all linked. We all need each other. Man need a woman, woman need a man. Parents need children, children need parents. The man need land, the land needs sea, the sea need land. So we're all linked through a divine universal order, that we can't see the link. And I think, or I have come to the conclusion that a lot of stuff that is happening in today's world that is negative. We live in a negative world, yes. But a lot of the spiral out of control into negativity is because someone chooses to love themselves more. Because if you look, biblical principles, right? We have to touch on biblical principles. I am not a Christian, I'd like to state that. But however, I have read the Bible. And what I have gathered, if the Bible says, love thy neighbor as you love yourself, what is that trying to tell you? That yes, nothing is wrong with loving yourself or self-love. But when you overindulge in self-love, over loving thy neighbor, then that's a problem. That's an issue. You're going to have a problem. Because believe me when I tell you this, analyze it. A lot of racism is started by someone or some other person loving themselves more than another race. A lot of divorce happen because someone chooses to love themselves more. A lot of let me go back to go forward. All right, now when someone chooses to love themselves over in racism over another race, they have neglected to realize that the different race and cultures, unique ethnicity and diversity is what bring this whole global economy structure together and make it one. Because if you think about it, if it was only black people in the world, it wouldn't make any sense. Because we wouldn't learn other cultures like, the Hispanic cultures, even though they can be classed as black, the white people cultures, we wouldn't work, and yes, we have influenced them in a lot of things, education-wise, music-wise, dance-wise, dressing-wise, but we can take from them some influence as well, so the Indian culture, the Chinese culture, the white culture, the black culture, it all comes together as one uniform, and it makes the place more of a colorful, more of a dynamic place to live. So yeah, that's my take on it. Make it make sense to you. What do you think in terms of divorce and separation? Remember, you chose your partner. You never choose your children them. So you gotta love your children them regardless of the ups and downs where they might bring into your life. But when you choose your partner, after so many years, then you choose not to be a partner. You don't understand the dynamics of it because you're choosing yourself first. And society will tell you, oh, choose yourself over your partner, this and that. You don't deserve this and you know. But in reality, when you look at it, what are you setting up yourself for? You understand? Because we see a lot of male figure choose themselves over their relationship, and they divulge into gambling, they divulge into alcoholism and all of that. That is a person who have choose themselves. And a lot of single mothers out there are not single mothers. I can't point out single mothers alone, but a lot of single women out there, they are single on the fact that they have chosen themselves over their partner. And make it make sense to you, because you'll soon see them in the paper, 40 looking for love, single looking for a nice man to settle down with, 42, 38. You wonder what they were doing on the earth all the while, and everybody that they have gone through. Why are you now so fantastic that you think you deserve a partner at your age? That's my take on it. So, but every story is different, every case is different, but just make it make sense to you. This self-love thing is over emphasized, You must love your neighbor as you love yourself. That the basis of love is loving your neighbor. So, and who is your neighbor? Your neighbor is someone that you come into contact with every day. I'm not talking your person that you live next door. Your neighbor is your work colleague. Your neighbor is the shopkeeper that you go into the shop to purchase something. Your neighbor is the guy at the traffic light that you pass every day. Your neighbor is the guys that are sweeping outside, picking up your garbage, who is coming into your district to do some work. Might not be on your property, but your neighbor is whoever you have share your space with or grace your presence with. Yeah. So you don't know how the thing set. We're gonna keep it real short. If it's spicy, if you want an update on it, if you want a follow up, just ding me, ping me, and you don't know the thing set up. You're all geniuses, and you know, I know that I am willing to learn. I don't know everything. I know I'm an intelligent guy because I know that I don't know anything, but I'm willing to learn. So give me your take on it. Does it make sense to you, this self-love, this, self-care? Because if you take the universal of a tree, for example. A tree grows, it produces fruit that it doesn't enjoy. You understand? It gives shelter, but it's not even shelter in itself, it's shelter in the grass. The grass itself grows and it's feeding and it's taking nutrients from the earth, but yet still is feeding the cows. The cows is eating the grass and it's producing milk, not for itself, but for your children. You understand? And the cycle continues, the universal order and the law continues that we are links in a broader plan, a greater design. So, do you consent to the conundrum of loving yourself is all about me and my peace and all of that? Or do you think we are a part of a bigger picture and we should love thy neighbor than we love ourselves, more like how we love ourselves, Make it make sense to you. Every day is a school day. Each one teach one, the universal order of making it make sense. Yeah, man. Until we meet again, enough love.